Do you find that there's still a stigma being attached to this brand of teen mom when you're, nearly a 30-year-old woman and a successful wife and a successful parent to almost 4 kids?
I think a lot of people still consider or think of us as being these young or teen moms. Did you see the one where someone said to keep my legs closed or something? I was like, I'm married, so it just cracks me up.
Of course, everybody is gearing up for the season 10 premiere of Teen Mom 2. How are you feeling about it?
I always get so nervous because to me, like, I live it and we film it, and then now when it's about to air, I'm like, oh my God, what did we film? And then It's like, oh wait, now it's gonna be out there in front of all these people. So it's a little bit, I'm like, okay, what is it? But it's gonna be good.
Well, I think the big news that we owe you a huge congratulations on is your pregnancy. Child number 4 is on the way. When you hear that out loud, how does that make you feel?
When I hear it or I say it, it's still so crazy. I'm in the beginning of the 2nd trimester. I am feeling pretty good. I have definitely been shocked because having 3 babies before this, I felt like I know what it's gonna be like I got this handled, but no, it's totally different this time. Like, I feel different, so you just never know. I feel like I was a little bit more sicker. My body just kind of hurts all around. It's like, okay, we're on 4th. We know what to do. Like, it's stretching and everything's moving around earlier. But it's good. There's nothing really bad, so I'm very fortunate.
Can we get a little shot of the bump?
Okay, yeah. Here it is. Can you
see
it?
My gosh, so beautiful.
It's little, but it's definitely there.
Mm-hmm. Do you think your family is complete at this point? Or, sky's the limit. Are you going to keep expanding?
Well, as of right now, I feel like this baby's going to complete our family. But, who knows, like, in 5 years, maybe we'll get a wild hair. But as of right now, it feels like complete.
Love it.
This is a situation for Aubrey. Is this going to be something we have to go to court again?
What can you share with us? What are we going to see this season?
Oh man, there's a lot of Aubrey time this season, and just like expanding. I did a lot with Lori Bells and Lily and Lottie, the clothing line, which has been incredible. I was just really like finding me, and I was kind of getting into the flow of how to juggle everything and balance everything. And then that's when, Corona hit and everything got put to a halt. This season, Aubrey is very much like a preteen now. Like, she is getting more mature. She won her own cell phone, which brings her that own issues, because that having a cell phone kind of puts a bridge in between her other family and us. And so it was kind of hard to navigate that and do what's best there.
What was the issue with that?
Well, there was no issue. It was just like, what's going to be best for her? Like, free range, like she can talk to her dad whenever, or is he going to reach out to her or not? Like, I just want to protect her heart always.
Of course, a huge part of your family and your journey is watching you navigate, that delicate balance between Aubrey's life with the DeBoers and then Aubrey's life with her dad's side of the family.
Yes.
Where does the relationship stand today? How are things?
I think we've reached a good place, and hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah.
But so far, things are good. I think everyone's comfortable with kind of what we have going now.
It's taken you nearly 11 years to get here.
So please let this be good.
Right. But what is the setup right now?
So right now, if she would like to go visit his family, she's able to do so. She does have to communicate with them when she wants to. But it's kind of more up to Aubrey a little bit more. It's not just like, you have to go here and here on these dates. You know what I mean? It's like, if she wants to go visit family members, she can, and it's a little bit more free-flowing.
Where does Aubrey's heart lie? Does she actively love going to spend time with dad? How does she feel about everything?
Well, and even with the agreement that we have, it's not really spending time with him. It's usually his parents, or it's his parents. Okay. So, but she enjoys going over there, I think, just as if she visits my parents.
When was the last time she saw her dad?
She did do softball this summer, and he was at a few games. So she was able to see him there.
That's special. I'm sure that meant a lot to her.
Oh, yes.
It's so cool that you and Cole are in this amazing process of building your dream home. And now that you're 3, almost 4 kids in, it really begs the question, Chelsea. I mean, are there conversations about doing a spinoff series?
I mean, if it was the right spinoff series, we would love to. We have enjoyed this building process and the whole home process so much. It's been so much fun to be like flipping farmhouses or like anything to do with home stuff. And it wasn't so focused on like personal, deep things, like a super light and fun thing. Yeah. I think we would absolutely love that.
We have watched you on TV for the last decade. When you think back on all these years, is there anything that you would have done different or you would have changed about your experience?
Being on the other side of kind of all the heartbreak and all the negativity and stuff, I don't regret that. You know, now I can say, I love to be able to see from the beginning, you know, the lows and the highs.
Is Aubrey allowed to watch the show? Does she? No, she's not. She's never.
She doesn't. I don't even think she wants to. Like, she'll randomly see like a commercial or something, but she's not like, I want to watch a show, and we have to be like, no, you can't. Obviously, being her mom, I'd want to protect her from anything negative that, you know, her dad ever did or said.
Yeah.
But
there's painful moments in there.
Oh, there's some extremely painful moments. And I'm sure it's gonna come up eventually, and I am well aware of that. I think I'm just waiting until that happens, and then I'm gonna have to figure it out.
10 years on this show, how will you know when it's the right time to walk away?
I don't know. I'm honestly just gonna go with my gut if it's not feeling right. I feel like I'm learning to do that more, like to go with my gut and trust how I'm feeling. So it's been so good these last few years, especially that, I mean, I really enjoy the people that we work with and everything, that it would be hard to walk away. So I'm just gonna go with my gut, I guess.
I think it's pretty wild that we first met you, I think when you were 17. Do you find that there's still a stigma being attached to this brand of teen mom when you're, you know, nearly a 30-year-old woman and a successful wife and a successful parent to almost 4 kids?
I think a lot of people still consider or think of us as being these young or teen moms. Did you see the one where someone said to keep my legs closed or something? I was like, I mean, I'm married, so it just cracks me up. People just don't realize that we are almost 30, I don't think, and married, and, you know, we're not teenagers anymore.
Right. Okay. So do you find that the label of the show has been detrimental to you in any way?
No, I don't think so. Besides like the here and there negative comments, I don't think so.
I just have to pay you a huge compliment. You know, you have always been all class. I don't know if you ever read the comments on like the YouTube videos, but everybody is just so impressed by the fact that you just want to be a mom. You just want to do what's right for your kids. You've never cared about drama or anything nasty. You just love your family. So how have you avoided the drama and maybe the pitfalls that come with, you know, becoming a parent at such an early age in life?
I feel like when I had my daughter so young and I was going to be on the TV show, it was either I can be the stereotypical or whatever anyone thinks of a young mom, or I could prove them wrong, you know. And even if I didn't have the show, like I wanted to go above and beyond and prove people wrong. And I've always wanted to be a mom. This is like what I always wanted in life. And I get so overwhelmed with drama that I know to just distance myself and not be a part of it. Otherwise, I'm like one of those people that if I get too overwhelmed or it's too much, I just cry. So I'm like, I don't want to cry, so I'm just going to stay out of it.
You have just really glowed up. We have watched you, you know, transform into this gorgeous redhead. When we first met you, you looked quite different.
Yes.
What is it about this like health transformation you've gone through and you've experimented with your look? Talk to me a little bit about that, and how do you feel when you see old photos or old footage?
Oh, I honestly, I can't. I don't like to look at it. I feel like there was a time when I was growing up, I really experimented a lot trying to find myself. Once I started taking really good care of myself and eating healthier and working out and just finding myself, then I realized I felt a lot more comfortable in my skin. I mean, I definitely don't like looking back at some of those seasons. I'm not gonna lie.
What is it that irks you or makes you cringe?
Oh my God, so many. Like, obviously the blonde stage, probably my least favorite. Even just like looking back at when I was so young, like the eyebrows, like the thin eyebrows, but I guess a lot of people have.
I was a victim too.
Oh my God, I don't know. It is what it is. But if I can avoid watching that stuff, I definitely do. Or like when an article, some of the articles, they'll attach a picture and they'll attach like an old picture. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna retweet that. I'm not sharing that.
Send us a current press photo.
Yes, get us a current photo.